Hi, I'm Russell from Tile Doctor. I advise customers online, telephone calls, and all other matters regarding how to clean and seal their tiles. This is a particular product we just brought out. It's an outdoor sealer and an indoor. You can use it indoor as well as outdoor. The difference for the outdoor, you get a UV protection on it, which you don't get on a lot of sealers these days. A lot of sealers can pale or discolor, turn white in the sun outside because of the UV rays from the sun. This has a 5-year UV protection on it, so you should at least get 5 years out before you need to worry about it. Also, it's an oil-based resin. It's fully breathable, which for an oil-based resin is very rare. You do get a bit of a sheen off it on certain stones. Rough stones, probably not. It's probably got more of a mattish finish. If it's a smoother stone, it needs polishing in, but you will get a bit of a sheen off it. So it won't be a complete matte. It's more of a bit of a low sheen, shall we say. You can use it on slate, on brick, on all types of stone, apart from polished stone. It's not for polished stone. But rough stone, home stone, millstone, textured stone, flame granite, all the different types of stones, clays, terracotta. You can use it on Victorian, you can use it on quarries, you can use it on all types of tiles and stone, but not polished stone. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little demonstration. This is a tin I've got open. This is a bit scruffy. So let's just see, you pull this tab here like so before you unscrew it, and then you unscrew it on the cap. Now usually there's a little ring pull you pull out, but we've used this one already. Now I'm just going to do a quick demo, and if you're not used to using sealers, you should always do a test first, what we call at Tile Doctor, a test for seal. So just dab it, this is just a cheap linen cloth, cotton cloth basically. You can get it from Asda, Tesco's, or hardware stores, £1 for 10, that sort of thing. So there's no dye in it, it's just white. There's no dye in it. It's very important, there's no dye in it. If you use a dye with solvent oil-based sealers, it will leach out. So it's got to be a white cloth. So this is just for a tester. If I was using a bigger service, I would use a paint pad. And I'd put that on a paint pad pole, I'd put the seal in a paint pad tray, or a paint tray, and I would put it onto this system and apply it thinly, like so, and then basically after 5-10 minutes you cloth off the excess. So I'm just going to show you a quick demo. So you should always do a test if I do the whole floor or the wall or whatever. Make sure it's the right sealer, make sure it suits the stone or the tile or the clay. Make sure it's the finish you want and the look that you want before you do the whole floor, whole wall. So you just dip it like this. You've got the sealer on the cloth. This is extra seal, and you'll see this brings out the beauty of the stone, and it brings out the colour and leaves the texture in, so you can still see the texture and leaves you the colour. Oh, it's caught there. This is a slate tile, slate cladding I think they call it. There we go. So it's more of a dark grey, but it looks like a black on here, and that's the oil in the extra seal. It will make it darken. It doesn't matter what tile you put in. It could be clay, could be terracotta, it will darken it. So it's more of a dark grey, but it's more of a black now we've sealed it. Or it may be a very dark grey now. There we go. So we leave that in like so. And after a few minutes, if you're doing the paint pad system, you'd be putting a lot more sealer down, but you do need to cloth off the excess. So by doing this system, I can demonstrate a lot quicker for the camera, the clothing off process. Here we go. So this is just a demo. So you can see the difference between the two. There's a slight sheen on it. I don't know if you can pick that up. Slight sheen. It's not high shine, more of a very low sheen basically. You won't get much of a sheen at all on the rough stones. So basically, rough stones don't reflect light like smooth home stones. And that's why you get a sheen on the smooth stones or the home stones, and you won't get much on the rough stones. If you've got a clay tile, they're a lot more porous, so they'll take more coats like a terracotta, like a Mexican terracotta. So before you get a sheen on them, you need to build up the sealer. And before you put another coat on, you let this dry for about half an hour. You touch it with the back of your hand, without any gloves on, obviously. I'll take these off. You touch it without the gloves on, and you'll feel it. If it feels tacky, you would leave it to dry a bit longer. If it feels dry, it's not tacky, you can then apply another coat of sealer. 2 coats will be sufficient for extra seal. It's an oil-based resin seal. It's very strong, very robust, very tough. I'd be surprised if you need more than 2 coats. The floor or the tiles or whatever need to be dry before you seal. So you do your cleaning first, and once it's dry, then you apply the seal. If it's still damp, the oil will be upset. So it needs to be dry, as would any seal that you use, to be honest with you. If you'd like to subscribe to Tile Doctor, please do so on YouTube. And also give us a like. We like the likes. Thank you.